37, we going. Is this a fire?
No, a man in the river.
Man in the river?
.603 Bartholomew is gonna be on the river. Somebody's in the river. Hopefully they can swim.
Oh. It says patient is holding onto a log to stay afloat. The Mississippi River is very dangerous, even just off of the banks, just because the current moves so fast. Once you get caught in that current, I mean, it can sweep you miles down the river.
Is he in or he's out?
He's just down there holding on.
When I first see him, I'm like, oh, hold on, we're coming.
How the hell did he get down there?
Fell over.
He just fell over, huh?
From what we hear, he's been in the water for at least an hour. He was shivering, he was cold. The priority is to get him out the river and do it very quickly.
But right now, I'm gonna throw you a rope down just in case, you get loose. Just hold on to this rope, okay? Please, I'm running that straight.
Going in the river, the fear is not coming out of the river. That turbulence in the water will kind of suck you under, and it's hard to recover from it. It can be fatal.
We're working something out for you, man. I feel you, man.
His life is in grave danger. If he goes under, we'll never see that cat again.
He said he just fell, fell off the edge of the bulkhead, yeah.
Command to rescue.
As soon as I get a boat over here, we're gonna get you on that boat and get you to safety.
Don't let go of the pole. We're gonna bring it to you.
All right, just hold on to that for right now.
Keep it simple. Throw down the life preserver just to get him some type of floating device.
Just don't let go of that ring. If you let go of that pile and just hold on to that ring, we won't let you float off, all right? Just stay right where you at.
Hey, buddy, you got a life jacket coming to you, okay?
It's kind of quick.
They were able to scramble the harbor patrol boat. They're stationed uptown area.
Come on!
Come on, man!
Back up! Back up! Back up!
All right, man. Turn. We'll make that decision.
Command to fire alarm. Person's out of the water.
To get the patient out, it was a beautiful thing. All three services are there for one common goal.
Look, he just waving, he chilling. Once we get him out of the water, it's kind of getting him warmed up. He had a really low body temperature. Been in the water for about an hour, did that to him.
Besides being cold, do you have any pain anywhere? Is your shoulder, your back, and nothing?
Shaking again.
It's just a hypothermia. Yeah, he's just cold.
That water, man, drops your body temperature really, really fast.
Is that it?
Yes, sir. That is it. So you were sitting on the ledge? Did you slip? Did you look over the edge? How did it happen?
My friend said, go to the river. He's a local.
Okay.
Right.
I was like, we need to check this out. His joke was that funny, and I responded to it, and I just, my left foot.
And it slipped. All right, well.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
got you.
Just a mistake. All right, go ahead.
Next thing I know, I'm in the water.
Okay.
He was standing on the edge of the water.
Him and his friend was climbing around, said a joke, he started laughing, and he slipped down. That must have been a hell of a joke. You know what? I asked him what the joke was, and he said he can't even remember it. So I'm like, dude, you was about to die for this joke, man. You should at least remember the punchline.
There's a lot of unnecessary violence going on tonight. But people get stupid during the summer because of the heat.
6232. Where to be a vehicle in the canal, Morse Lane.
So a call comes out with a vehicle that's gone into a canal, and witnesses state that they did not see anybody get out of it.
3234 to 2347.
As soon as I heard the call come out, I knew that, I got to respond because I'm water trained, so I started heading out that way. 6215, I'm on scene.
44, you're reporting traffic at that location?
That witnessed it, so they didn't see anybody come out of the car. They saw it in the mailbox.
Square 4 on the scene, on top of the
All right.
feeling inside of the car at this time. We don't have any victims yet. Keely's the diver. She's gonna put a dive equipment on.
It's extremely important to get to people as quickly as possible if they are submerged underwater. You basically have between 10 and 12 minutes before becoming brain dead from lack of oxygen.
All right, fire on top of the car with a pike pole. Witnesses say that they saw the car go in the canal. Nobody came out. Keely's the diver. She's gonna put a dive equipment on. The car's sitting on the concrete bottom right there. I think we're gonna have to open that car door and see. Witnesses say that they saw the car go in the canal. Nobody came out, so we're gonna have to search.
Ain't nobody in the back?
Now, poked around in the back of the pipe pole.
He just pike poled and he didn't feel. We're just gonna let Keely get in the water, man her ropes.
In order to perform any type of a rescue, it's considered a specialty, and you have to go through training for that. We can't just pull up on a scene and any Joe Blow just jump in the water because it's not safe, and you're not trained to do that.
Command and dispatch, we now have swimmers in the water. No victims at this time.
Once it got down there, all the doors were locked. Well, the doors were closed, windows was partially off.
It just didn't make sense, you know? It didn't make sense. The windows are up, the door's locked, the car's still on, like the lights and all was still on, and nobody was seen getting out of the vehicle. So I was like, where is this person at?
How about the two front windows? How were they found? Partially down like that?
You know, we had to search all around the vehicle, in front, behind, underneath. After about 25 minutes, we've searched everywhere, and we have not found anything.
All right, well, we're gonna call it. Okay, ma'am, we checked in and out of the car, 20 feet before it, 20 feet after the car. We haven't found anything. We're gonna call this off. At this time, nobody found. Command, dispatch, everybody's out of the water.
So I'm glad nobody was in the water, and I did get to cool off a little bit.
I wish I was still young enough to do that, but you know.
Car.
Huh? No. I'm glad nobody's in it, but
You know, it's the strangest thing. It's like, where the hell did they go?
it's probably a stolen car. And people said it didn't come out, but it probably did get out. But, you know, we always got to make sure, so.
Rescue 4, reporting vehicle overturned 22nd and Causeway. Please acknowledge.
This would not be good. Roll over.
On a call like this and the location that they're telling us it's in, it's kind of worrisome due to a lot of brush and water along the edge of the road. Just keep your eyes peeled on the side of the road.
Don't see anything in the ditch or anything.
No, I don't see anything either.
Uh-oh. Be right on the bridge, I guess.
Please don't be on the bridge. We come to the bridge area, which always kind of concerns us.
Tire tracks.
I guess pull over right here. When we get out, we see a few TPD units on the side of the road as well, trying to see if we can locate this car. Anything down there?
No, they're just looking. Right here back.
Yeah, we got a vehicle in the water overturned.
I can't tell. We can't tell. The water's too murky. How deep is it over here? I'm going in the car.
I can walk around.
All right, nothing here. Nothing in the back or in the car. It does smell like booze in here. It's got a key in the ignition. The car smells pretty strongly of alcohol. In most instances like this, a driver would flee the scene to prevent from getting a DUI. That would be the best case scenario for this one.
So it looked like somebody could have climbed out?
Yeah, it looks like somebody could have. Well, yeah. Biggest thing is just to make sure they didn't come out and they're out there floating. You guys call for a dive or anything?
Yeah, we're calling for our dive.
We'll hang out here for a little bit then. What concerns me is the driver could have possibly been ejected. You got nothing up this way? We'll start doing a ground search of the area. There's been many instances where we've actually located people a few days later. Nothing in the bushes?
Nada.
No. Rescue 4. TPD divers on scene.
Acknowledge.
The dive team's caught on this because they can do a good perimeter search around the car. They're more trained and versed in the tides, so they'd be able to get a better location or an idea of where a body could have traveled if he was ejected into the water.
Outside is clear. Get this 2 feet.
So we're saying clear?
We're clear, yeah. You guys can go back to bed.
For us, this scene is typically over. TPD would handle the rest of the investigation, try to find a driver, make sure that they're okay.
It smelled like booze in there, so they could have gotten the whole butt.
And he's drunk enough that he got out and ran because he doesn't want his DUI. All right, Douglas, you ready? Y'all have a good night, guys.
Car went off in Bayou St. John earlier tonight, and the report was that everybody was out of the vehicle, but apparently one of the occupants is kind of unsure now. I think there was some alcohol involved, and now she's saying maybe a friend was still left in the car. The car's submerged, so at this point in time, it would be a recovery, if anything. It's been over 2 hours, well over 2 hours. They call me out because I do what's called a rapid dive rescue. And it's for rapid deployment so that when the car goes into a bayou or into the lake, I can hurry up, throw on the equipment, and jump in and search the vehicle. This is Bayou St. John. We get a lot of cars in this bayou that go off, especially right around here. 6220, I'm on scene. Hey, guys.
What happened was the girl had told the unit, the nation came out, that she was the only one in the car. She gets to the hospital, sobers up, and says that she told her friend to swim. The thing is, the back car door was open and she was a driver. So now that suspicion is, did she have somebody in that accident?
I mean, I don't have any issue going in.
But can you see in that water like that?
No, I'm not gonna, I mean, you can't see anyway, you know, even...
It's all about feel.
Right.
So in this water, it's all about feel.
Our water around here, it's not nice water. It's brackish. You can't see your hand in front of your face, literally. It's been known to have alligators in it. So it's pretty creepy. You got the water rescue bag?
6220 is going to get dressed. She's going to go in.
At this point, it's probably just a body recovery, but if there is somebody in there, you want to get them out. I wouldn't want anyone that I cared about just in a submerged vehicle for hours just because there was nobody to go check the car. It just doesn't seem right.
All right. Be careful, please.
Kelly, come around the front. He's gonna go around and come around through the front.
You got us off pretty sharp.
Yeah.
It was shallow when I first got in. Once I got to the back part of the vehicle, I couldn't touch bottom. I knew I was gonna have to dive and actually go into the vehicle to see if I felt any bodies. It's pretty creepy. It's kind of scary because you don't know what you're gonna grab or what's gonna grab you. You hope nothing grabs you.
Kelly!
It's pitch black. I can't see my hand in front of my face. I'm feeling around and I feel clothing. And I don't know if there's anything else attached to that. I grab a hold of it so I can get it out of the vehicle. Thankfully, there wasn't anything attached to it. I felt all the way across the back part. I didn't feel anybody. I couldn't feel anybody up here. Just some clues.
140, that's going to be a negative on the person inside this vehicle.
Not that I could find anywhere. In my opinion, it's not that big of a risk for us to do that because it's just something that we do. Well, now I do have to go home and change.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I felt a lot better knowing that we did absolutely everything we could to see if there was anyone left in that vehicle, whether they be dead or alive.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the knife, grab the knife.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.